You've already had donations of blood. Bomber. Right there. Who knows? But then you're scrolling for all that bullshit. That can come off. This weapon needs... I need to get the Evelyn, and that's that. And you can't do it until you get past her. And yes, I've been in the save edited dungeons. If you wanted to know, that's where I've been. The chalice skip dungeons. Essentially what they are. Fucking hell, look at that. Your attack power is 64 with the hand of visceral. Gun. Oh well. She's gonna have to have some bone marrow, Ash. That's a definite. Plenty in supply. Usually, well, my maxed out characters, I've one-shotted her. One visceral bump, and that's it. And that's on the high new games until it gets later in the game, but we shall see. Because I've got a stagger. I'm not used to whacking her legs and all that lot, so. And numbing mist was the thing I most probably used when I first played this game, so on the head. Surprisingly easy. Hey? See? That is having didn't need all that. That is just having a blood tinged gem that is very high. It's like the FRC, they're from the full steps Chalice Dungeons. There you go. Gun only Dingleback. Now, this is where the things change, and I bought a lot of stuff anyway, so this is where the lore changes in the game. If I hadn't touched that skull, then now everything in the Hunter stream gets really expensive. But I can get loads of echoes through the save edit dungeons. Like, they've been about for a while now, so yeah. That's how I've always leveled up really quickly. It's an FRC challenge skip basically. You can access it after the first chalice you have to do. You have to do that. A lot of farming in there. You get the cursed gems, but
I am
I had to do this to get the evidence, go to Canehurst, get the twin shards, go through the forest, come back here, get the Hunter's Ruin, kill Eileen, do the eye dupe glitch. It's all about that. I use the weapons for farming. I have to. You can't do it in the gun in those dungeons because they're set at depth 5, like the FRCs. That's the difficulty of them, but you don't lose half your health. So, but you get the echoes. You get the difficulty, but you don't get your half health. Bingo bango. So here it's, I don't know about doing, what's his name? Oh, I mean, there's a chunk glitch I could do. I don't know if I'll be able to do Ludwig until the weapon's right up. Then there's a chunk glitch you can do after that, which I've done many a times, just killing the 3 crawling mantises, whatever they're called, and I'm just trying to think. And then it's, let me think there a minute. Wait there, I gotta speak to my friend Michael for a minute. Yeah. I was going to do a throw. I always did bone marrow. I didn't believe she was that well. I didn't think the gun was that. It is seriously OP, even though it's only a 4. But it's 60 blood tinge. And that's not the way. Now I've run through this game hundreds of times. Shut up, Siri. How was it picking up my voice? I haven't even got it activated. So this is what we just Farmageddon really. So that's what it is. So I need to get to Canehurst. That's all it is. I need to get to Canehurst Castle to pick up the evidence so I can yeah, fear me. You should be fearing me. You should be fearing. Not, yes, he's already dead, mate, that bloke. You should be fearing me, yes. So I was watching that video of the stream and I followed him. He's an Indian. I always thought he was English, he's bloody Australian, but he speaks a posh. And I thought he was Indian, but because of the name, never showed his face. But seeing him on Twitch, very young. I mean, hey, he's made his channel. I mean, I've followed him for a long time. Young in comparison to me, I'm mostly double his age. I would have thought, yeah. But very well spoken. Doesn't sound Australian. Unless he moved out there, I don't know. But he says Australian. Wonder if he's from where my cousins are from, Adelaide, because they was brought up in that part of the neck of the woods out there, mate. If you know what I mean. This is what we need, the twin shards, then the chunkaroonies, and it should surpass the... these. Oh, you still chucking shit at me, you idiot. Fuck you. Honestly. And now, yes, we are getting Maximus Decimus. Really needs to get to the to get the Evelyn and Quickus Dickus. Look at that. Let's get out there quick. Back to the cave. I ain't got a gun on, that's why. See, 1,000 on a... It's because it's done with your arm. I know. I don't care. You got to do something. If I knew it was just a bit of brain dust up there, I wouldn't bother getting it. Because I can only upgrade this, and I think the Spickensplack, whatever it's called, it's got to be a German word, isn't it? Reiterflash. I've used it a little bit in the game. I mean, it's good to use, I think, if you use it with the shield, which I've seen people use. You know, I'm talking a long time ago. I mean, so as long as I don't affect Eileen's, what's her name? Squeaky bum cheek. Eileen Dover quest line. Oh, look at that. Just beauty, look. This DLC was always included in the game from the start. So look, all of this before, well now after, when I've got the eye ruin, which thank you for the save edits, don't really need the, well, let me just whack that on. It's not worth, well actually it might be worth having the eye ruin on, just picking up extra bits and pieces, but I'll pick up enough in the dungeons there. So let me see what's available to buy now. Oh no, the prices have skyrocketed now. Let me see how much, like 1,800, it wasn't that before, 1,200, that was 800 before, so it's gone up extremely a lot. So you can only buy one. When do I get the twins? This is what I've seriously got to do. I've seriously got to upgrade, so I can upgrade and get the gems on there and do what I've got to do in this game to succeed. So, we are going to... Yeah, so the Eileen quest, I want the hunters. Wouldn't know. The DLC, I don't know. I mean, it's... It's just fighting. The living failures, the cheese you can do. I don't know how that's going to work. We'll just sit behind and just keep hitting that thing with the gun. Maria, cause fists only in them. I don't know. Did they put it all into strength when, you know, most of these bullets? Most of this has gone into tinge. But it's not leveling up no more because the weapon's not leveling up. I know that myself, so I wasn't putting nothing into the need to get. Do you know what? You should just die, man. Look, fuck you lot, mate. You're just weak as... Lucky I've got... Yeah, I thought there's a bit of them. Lucky I've got my flame gear on. Do you know what? Fuck them, not throwing bullshit at ya. So you're two dingbat man. We'll soon find out. Oh, what this is about is getting the Kano Summers on. And there is a... There is a dingle back down here as well, I know of. Is there one around? No, it wasn't around here. No, it wasn't. But this might be a second trip through here because I want to get all the shot and in the poisoned area. Not down there, but I'm used to going through here for the beast pellets and all that. Look, it's just too poking me old fruit. Oh, what that beast pellet. That lovely beast pellet. I've actually got a run I'm going to do, and it's on a max level character, and I've never done one before, full beasted with the claw. It looks quite tricky because it's like a little bit like a glass cannon. Not a real glass cannon, like with a poor man's gem where your health's depleted. But you take a lot of damage, especially on the high newgame, like 7 and whatnot. That's why it's a big mistake I've been making, having one gun. I can't bother to go through there. I know. I think it's. When do I get the? That would be the. That. That is back. Don't stop giving me that, Governor. What's my damage going to be like once I get the Evelyn? It's not going up anymore, the blood tinge. It stops at 60. What's this? Tonsil stone. So don't worry about that. There is something up there, but I need the summons. I need to get the Evelyn basically. I need to bish bash bosh Macintosh. I was looking at PCs what I got, and fucking hell, talk about confuse you. Not yet. I've just got waiting for a little bit of money to come in, and just a PC so you can game and shit. And then on about the 2 PC, one's good for game, one's good for streaming, and why can't they just have one in both? Well, you can, but it costs you a fortune. I mean, see, I've got a MacBook Pro, but we all know they're not the best. Well, they are that. They're okay now for gaming, or the iMacs, but there's not a lot of stuff out there for. To actually, I'm just trying to think now. There's not a lot of stuff out there for especially streaming wise, and that it doesn't work with Macs, MacBook Pros. There's a lot of stuff that don't work with Mac. It's all PC. I know that I used Windows for blimey 2013, 12 maybe, 13. You can't beat the Mac for music production, that's for sure. And they last and they hold their money, not like PCs. A gaming PC, yeah, it's actually so you could play all the stuff that you can't, the modded stuff. And I don't know, I mean, it's very confusing. People say I've got 2 PCs, one's GPU, one's this, and I've been looking a lot online, and I don't know. I mean, you can spend as much as you like, can't you, on that? But it's which is bullshit, really. I remember when that used to be a skip, and I never used it when this game was first released. I tried it, and I could never jump over it, but then I gave up too quick most probably. So there you go. And that was the end of him. Oh, this before Amelia, and then you might think, how's he got that like that? How on earth's he done it? Is he cheating? No, I'm not cheating. I was in these dungeons back in the summer, and for in the SFRC dungeons, that SFRC is created by some of the save editors, the Hexers, Zuli, and some of the others. So I only want that. I'm not going to speak to that thing because I can still grab stuff. I'm not going to go up there and aggro her. See, I can get the top tier one straight away through the full depth dungeons. So Amelia, basically 5 or 6 shots and she was done. So it's only because of the high level I got to and the blood tinge being at 60 and my weapon not being that high at all. That's why I need to get to Kanos and get the whatchamacallit, the Evelyn. Alright, I might have a high blood tinge gem on it, but I didn't think she'd be that easy to do. Wouldn't have done that sort of damage if I hadn't been into the where I needed to be. Right, let's get to no. Oh no, oh no. Just need the Evelyn. Then I can concentrate. This bullshit, this Brexit fucking being dragged on in this country like it is. It's absolute fucking bollocks. A lot of people have done it on foot or horseback. Really? They're so fucked up in this country with immigration, it's unreal. I'll tell you that for now. You've been getting a bit A bit rapido, my friend. Before you're going to blast your way through the game. One-shotting. No, not one-shotting. I'm really surprised when I watch some of these other guys playing. They do play a lot of this Bloodborne, and I don't know about the all the easy ways to get things in this game. And none of them very rarely go into the dungeons. It's all they all skirt around the surface, and you know, there's a spreadsheet that tells you everything about this game. And all the hexing and all that lot. Just look up Zuli the Witch, you'll find it straight away. You know what I mean? There's a lot of incest insight there, lad. If I remember right, there's nothing to pick up here but crap. Even down the bottom there is nothing. Numbing mist for these jumping pygmies. Honestly, they're an absolute fucking nightmare. These things up here, those. If you visceral everything in the anywhere in the dungeons, then come back to it. They're like a parasite. They'll be standing over the body. You just go back to that whatever you visceraled, and you'll see. Right. Just got to remember where everything is. There's a chunkaroonie over here. You can farm up here for the chunks, but it's not the best place. But there's a glitch you can do straight after, like I said before, whatever his name is, Dinkelsteimer. Ludwig, yes, that one there. An hour will get you just over 100 chunks. That's if you are prepared to do that. Oh, I don't know, I ain't sitting there doing that. Now, when I first played this game, I stumbled by accident. I didn't look for this. I obviously went in that thing, rooted about in there, wherever it was, where I just up in the Loose Feckers, whatever her name is, clinic, and see, these are the ones that you can get. You farm these. You can do for chunks. There's one that will land there in a minute. There's one up here. Yeah, so I stumbled by accident. This was not this was never planned. Oh no, weren't planned like. And I tried to tell my mate about it. And he couldn't find it. No, nothing. One arsehole. What's it gonna be? Twins. You better get this one a bit rapid. Don't need that. I might need that. Oh, she drops right splash. What is that out there? I don't know if to use... Yeah, I don't want to come back here. There is... You can get those two and there's something there. I don't know what it is. I forget what it is now. I think this is just a bullshit item. Yeah, well, I ain't very high on that because I never... Lagares, I don't know how we'll fight. There is something around here if I remember, a bit of that. I've just got to think where... There's some skips you can do in here still. They didn't patch those out. Oh, get out of here, women! That is such the wrong way to go here. You don't really want to wear that timestamp on the back of your head. See, this is the thing. That deals so much bleed on you. That fucking thing over there. Numbing mist. I should just avoid some of these fucking idiots. There's a chunkaroonie over there. Oh, there's something over it. I think it's a chunk. Yeah. Let's avoid these things. Just gotta remember, I don't want to be coming back here. Yeah. Is it in the second bit? Or do I have to... I can't remember... Like, there's summoner's gloves. In here. What is in here? I forget. Is this black and black? The worst noise ever. Here, along with it's not here. It might be. I can't remember now. Oh, absolute crap. That's the worst outfit in the whole of this game, that is, honestly. You look like a right toff wearing that, you know what I mean? Like something from the 17th century they used to wear back in this country, or French, I should say. So that, when do I get the Evelyn? Is it just coming here? And the dingleback? Where the gig guy? So, up we know. I'll have to see because I can't remember now. I always thought I had to be, what's his name? Mikolash. To get the Evelyn and the bad trash gem that is. And the Kano Starmod thing, and obviously the Chicago. Or perhaps you do, I remember. So where's the Stonkum? Where's the Rite of Plash then? Oh, perhaps it is when I boom back. I don't think I've missed anything. I've never really run this game as in such. I've done it quite quick, but not like mind-blowingly quick. It's always been on a hard new game, and get the old syrup here quickly, so you can farm all these for shards and whatnot and chunks, but it's most probably best place is Cathedral Ward in game rather than do the glitches. So, but if you're not here, you can do it like here. I've done it here before a long time ago. So you farm. I'm sure I'll pick up that. I don't think I've got to come back here again. I'll soon find out when I get back to that. Yeah, the bold hunters, and there's something else over here. There was. Perhaps it's in when you go to the higher new games. I know there's something else up here, so rather than that kicking. Oh, I took it off. So let me see if I can buy the Evelyn, then I can get to work. Not work, but it's just a little bit over. This is the repeating pistols. It's good for viscerals, but it takes too many bullets. But the Evelyn's more powerful. Let me go back. Let's see, I'm sure I had to pick up something out of a chest, but soon find out, won't I? Or is it from the labyrinth shop? The messenger. Nothing's changed there, so let me have a look up in the old I see someone doing this, but this was long. Did they patch it? So you can't get. Have I missed it? Don't give me that bullshit. I bet they patched it out because these videos I was watching were back in 2015, so they patched it. I bet ya. Let me. This ain't a bad weapon, the pistol, but Oh god, don't tell me. I always thought it was, I know you could pick up something right there. I really fancy going back there again, running through that. Oh, is it? Oh, I've missed it then. Found in the chest of Kano's hut, the library near the elevator shortcut. Oh! Yeah, that's me, innit? Blonde moment. Yeah, an absolute blondie. Oh, Kano's. Found a chest in the Kano's castle in a library near the elevator shop. So I didn't look round there properly. I picked up that. Oh, did I pick it up? No, you never, idiot. Yeah, I didn't think that. I was it's the Kano's in the Chicago, innit? So. Yes, yes, you were right. In a chest near here. I can't even remember where the... Oh, getting out of here where we are. Near the elevator. Fucking hell, I've never had to, Oh, that could drive you doolally, that could, I'm telling you that for now. Look, I really don't want to be. Near the elevator shot, I've got to do some backtracking right there. In a chest. Get out of there. Bound widow and barricaded behind tables. I can't remember. She give me some bullets, this old bird. Careful. Yeah, she drops a few bloods. It's found inside a chest behind the table, sold in the messengers after joining the... Is that right? I don't know about this. I think they took this out of the game, you know. I'm backtracking. I haven't looked at it, right. Now I'm going to the beginning of the game again now. So... Oh, is it all the way down there? I don't know. I need to elevate. God, I'm bad at remember. Oh, look. Here we go. Is that it? Oh, that's that. Okay. Well, that was wrong, wasn't it?
What's up, everybody? I'm here, and welcome back to more Bloodborne. Today we're going to be taking a look on another weapon guide. Today's weapon's going to
Oh my god, it was out the way. I was looking in the wrong place. It's just those fucking things that keep on screaming. It's like the... they were one shot, mate. Nothing missed. So there you go, that must do something to them. Stop them jumping all over you like fucking leeches. So it was up here then. Wow. See? You don't want to be running through these places, even though with all these, it was just a gun. Especially when they... This is... So it's over there then. Run straight past it. There you go. Ah, yes, okay, there we go. All that for how much is for the price of milk, as we say in this country. You might ask, what's it got to do with the price of milk? I know. Right, the old fruit cake. Let's get this. Have I got to buy it? See, that's what you wanted. The two gun, like, so you don't fuck up. You know what I mean? Regardless, if you got a gun run, because the amount of times I just had nothing in my hand. How far can I go? Come on, twin shards. He can get it to a 7, yes. So the hunter's pistol, wait there, no. So I can get it to a 7. So it's twin shards, baby. So blood gem. I would take. There is a higher one I got on there, right there. That can have that on it. Now, this gem doesn't go no higher. So now let me see how high the Evelyn goes with. Right there. So 187. So it's there you go. It sits at 303 now. Let me go into one of these saved dungeons a minute. This is not. These are hard. Let me just have a look. This is the one you want to be going into after doing this chalice here. The first chalice of the game. And then you get the thing and you search for this glyph here. That's it, Chamber of the Seal. And this is where you get unlimited echoes up until about, it's not worth coming after you get to, you can get to level 200 after a while. If you got the moon ruins on, then you'll get a lot more. But for early game, you can access this once you've got to beat the whatchamacallit, the blood-starved beast. But it's purely farming, and there's loads of glyphs. We can get chunks, you can get all the ruins, everything. You know what I mean? You do not need to go and do the FRC to obtain those glyphs. You can't get everything you can do once you do it. You can get most of the things that you want, and it's always lamp. It's always lamp to the first side boss. So let me see. It's just see. You need to farm. You need a weapon farm, and it's impossible to do this with a gun. Even though you're doing a lot of damage, but you will not do those, believe me, with just your sidearm. You can't come into these because these are set up depth 5 FRCs, and he will fuck you over as well, and they will as well. As you can fucking see, look, they're crippling me already, look. Let him fight up there, because at the end of the day, I'm not getting. Look, I ain't fighting them up there, because the thing is, it's you need a weapon. This is you need a like a sword. You can't do it with a gun for it because these are farming. That's all they're for. Do you know what I mean? And you can get a lot of the ruins there, not all the ruins in these full depth dungeon. Top tier ones you can get. You can get the top tier eye room, which I already got. Oh, you can get. I've done loads of videos on these. These are all from the chalice dungeons. Apart from something, there you get that from there. That from there. You can get the top one there. That'd be first lamp thingy. That'd be the highest in the bullets, which you most probably need if you're using this type of thing. You only have to do that chalice there, and to get that one, and it's optional if you want to do that one or not. But you only have to do that. Then you buy. You can tell it's step 5. You see, Ritual Blood 5. So it's So they've set it at depth 5, and depth 5 chalice dungeon, the FRCs. You do pick some. If you do it the other way, then you do pick a few bits of pieces up there and in the game. So yeah, you just need to buy that. Then you just search with the glyphs, and believe me, there's loads of people in there. Loads of people in there. You can see them farming them all the time. Because you still have to go through the Thmerial Hill. And once you do beat that one, I think the worst one for me going through there, your first one is the Thmerian Descendant, which is he's worse than Cos in my eyes. Especially he's not there. He's a pain in the arse, you know what I mean? But in the FRCs, I avoid him like the plague. The Elder's easy. He's just, you can stun him with the Summoner's Gloves to get an attack and a Visceral in. But apart from that, he don't give you time to actually swallow a bloody blood vial. So I avoid him like the plague. But you do have to go past him. He's the most annoying one. He's worse than because you have to do the Bloodletting Beast after that. You have to do the other one, and the Queen of Yharnam you have to do. That's optional. You do the Queen of Yharnam, that gives you another access. It's just the FRC. Basically, you can do. I've done the FRC to access all the glyphs. I've done the FRC in 2 hours. But you want to get, because you won't get many people unless you ask people to help. You can have summons in there, but you need to get yourself sort of like to a decent level to get through them. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. And you can do all this before, but to get your weapon up, I mean, you with the shards, you can actually. I've done a lot to get to 544, but going through them, you don't get chunks as such. You get shards, like going through each layer. You only get chunks when you get to the FRCs. So you'll get your weapon up to a such and such, but you'd have to come out of the game, and I'm just trying to think. I might really farm some of the things. There is some action. No, there is. You can farm it in there. I just remembered now. You can farm those gargoyles. There's a glyph there, and on one of the second layers in one of those dungeons, you can farm them, and they will drop shards. And they would drop chunks as well, but yeah, you'd have to have all 3 eye runes on to do that.
What? Thank you. It's about... What do you... Mother... Oh... And...